Namaskar, I am S.K. Bhardwaj, a palmist. Today I am explaining the stars found over the lines, over the palm. Let me give you a gist of the lines first. Let me illustrate it with the help of a diagram. As you see, this is a star formed by 5 or 6 lines. Then this is the hard line. As you see, hard line, line of head. This is lifeline. This is Mars line, luck line, sun line, and this is Mercury line. This is line of intuition. This is line of intuition, and this is the travel line. And as you see, the 3 lines, the line of head, the line of Mercury, and the lifeline, they form a triangle which is known as large triangle. Let me elaborate. I will take the lines and the impact of stars over them one by one. Star as such is very fortunate sign except when it is present over the Saturn. Otherwise it is generally auspicious. A line which ends in a star shows greatest achievement. However, it carries an unpleasant price. That is, the person may be cut off from social life. A star on the lifeline shows that a fatal accident may occur at that particular age. If it is found just in between, it will occur at 40 to 45 years. But after that, the native will survive. The bear will be alright and he will enjoy life in the old age. If you find 3 stars, one after another of the lifeline, they show that the person is admired in love with the opposite sex. But it ends in disaster. Star over the lifeline. So, as I told you, if it is in the center, an accident or medical problem, disaster, illness. Star here normally arrests the health, vigor, vitality of the person at that particular age, specifically when the health line is also present. One may recover the impact of this if Mars and Venus are good, both raised, not exaggerated, raised. So here I would like to advise the person, the bearer, that he should not eat meat, he should not indulge in sex beyond limit, no wine, no woman, meditation, yoga, morning walk. Now, star over the line of head. A star over the line implies wound in the head. If on both hands, fatal. A star is there over the sloping line of head over here. So such a person made down when he is insane. And if such a line, drooping line, goes to the recess and there you find a star over it, it is always fortunate. A star over the rising lifeline, terminating over the luna, and with a dark spot on the line of head. These indications points toward delirium, tremendous or drunkenness, which is worst. And there is a possibility, always a possibility of kidney trouble. A black spot at the line of head connected by the line of inference from the Venus with a star. It shows deep sorrow due to the death of some loved one. A star on the short line at the mount of Jupiter. The line is thick in the beginning, thin at the end, touching the line of head with a star. So, in this case, the person is arrogant and he may suffer due to this. A branch line of head ascending to the root of the first finger, that is over here, ending in a star, it indicates successful ambitions. A star over luck line, generally auspicious. If the star over the luck line is there at the Saturn, it is dangerous, disastrous, destroys everything. A star at the termination of the line of fate and lifeline separately, paralysis is there. Star over the line of heart. A star at the end of the branch of line of heart going down into the mount of Luna, that is moon. It showed hereditary madness of the erotic form. A star over the hard line, danger of disaster. A star at the beginning of the hard line, great trouble to the parents when the child is born, when the bearer was born. A star at the termination of the hard line, over the mount of Saturn, misfortune. A star on the start of the hard line and another at the mount of Venus. One of the parent should have died by that time. That is his birth. A star at the termination of the line of heart and another at the termination of lifeline. Simply paralysis. A star at the termination of the line of heart and another at the moon. Tendency to commit suicide. If we know this in advance, we can protect the person. Star over the sun line at the termination. Recognition, name, fame, wealth, reputation. Such people are celebrities in general. They become famous, good speakers, orators, and they sharpen their skills. If the sun line ends in a star, it shows great name, fame, wealth, everything, except for his private life. He will not enjoy it. A star at the termination under the mount of sun. termination of sunlight. It implies that success comes due to the assistance of the other people, their goodwill. On the line itself, within the quadrangle, that is Indra Kshetra, the region between heart line and line of head, it points to catastrophe, great calamity, or distress. A star over Mercury line, health line. If it reaches Mercury, it is business line. If it ends at heart line, it is health line. If it is restricted to the line of head, it is line of intuition. So, if it tends one tends to find it difficult to save money or build stock of wealth. He is a spendthrift, generally avoid saving money. He may become a gambler, that is, he takes risk. Generally a loser he is. It indicates poor wealth, poor health as well, and his constitution may also be weak. A star close to the liver line inside the triangle. Over here, यहाँ star है. The star is present over here, near the health line. It will lead to blindness. A star over the line, Mercury line, shows infertility, sterility, childlessness. In case of woman, she will face difficulty in bearing the child. If the star is present over the junction of the line of head and the line of liver here, it indicates fragile health and even bankruptcy. Star over the line of intuition, riches after great trouble, efforts, enjoyment of exaggerated influence of love and opposite sex, though at a later stage. The star over the girdle of Venus, really dangerous. This is the girdle, starting between the Mercury and Sun line, reaching the Saturn and Jupiter fingers over here like this. You will find 1, 2, 3 concentric circles. If broken, it's good. No, it's really very bad if broken. If complete, it's good. But with a star, it is dangerous. The person will acquire venereal diseases and ultimately die because of that. Star present between the line of heart and line of head, a brilliant career. Under the mount of sun, name, fame, art, literary, and even celebrity. Under Mercury, great reputation as a scientist and businessman. And a star in the Rahu Kshetra, the region formed by the line of head, lifeline, line of health, violent death, great struggle. Violent death when found in both hands. If it is on the right hand for the male and left hand of the female, it just means riches and success, though struggle is there. Near the liver line, Mercury line, star over here in the great triangle, it leads to blindness. Inside the large triangle, you find a line coming from the Venus, goes over here, and a star is there, great sorrow. And star on both sides of this line, starting from Venus, reaching the depth of the hand, palm, sorrow due to the death of some close friend or relative. Thank you very much. We shall be meeting soon. Remember, worship of God, helping poor, visiting holy places, pilgrimages, listening to the stories, sermons pertaining to the God, it always protects us. And I have myself found deaded signs eliminating themselves. Thank you very much. Meeting you soon again.